In this lesson, we're going to be talking about session teardown. This is actually the flip side of the coin to the three-way handshake that was described in a previous lesson. The session teardown has to do with making sure that both ends of the communication stream realize that the other end is going away or is not going to be transmitting any longer. Now, the interesting thing about this is that while one side may originate the communication, once that communication is up, it's really bidirectional, and it's not always just a case of point A sends a message and point B sends a response back. There could be messages originating from both sides and responses going back and forth, so it's really a bidirectional communication stream. What we need to do then is make sure that both sides realize they need to stop sending. And it's not just a question of the originator stops sending requests and then sends the session teardown, because the other side may actually be trying to originate something as well. So both sides really need to tear this down. Let's take a look at a TCP session here. So we're going to follow this particular TCP stream. And I've got the messages here. The teardown is right here. We've got the originator here, 192.168.1.22, sending to the receiver 173.194.75.105. It's sending a fin and an ACK. So I'm saying tear down the communication from my side, and the other side responds with a fin and an ACK as well, saying, yep, got it, we're going to tear the session down. That's how we would tear a session down, by using the fin method, and the other side would need to reply so we know that both sides have actually done a fin. Otherwise, one side could do this fin to close their side of the stream, but if the other end doesn't do the same, then we're not really sure what state the connection is in, because as I said, it's really bidirectional, meaning both sides can originate communications rather than just being a receiver and responder or a sender. Both sides can be a sender or a receiver and responder. Because of that, we really need to tear down from both ends, and that, as I said, you can see happening here. We're tearing down one side, and then we're tearing down the other side there. That's what a session teardown looks like. We do a fin message, and it's got to be acknowledged with a fin message on the other side in order to ensure that both sides have actually torn the connection down, and we could be sure that there's no more communication that will be arriving.